So this is a short video to walk you through the setup of open source screen recording software OBS. It could also be used to stream your videos or lectures. This is the window that you get after the installation. During the installation, there would be a setup window. You can just leave it at all the default options, because you can always come here in the settings and change all the settings here. So I'll just walk you through some of the settings that I have applied, and it might be useful to you. I've selected the advanced output. For some reason, you might see here simple or advanced. I have selected the advanced, in which you get these tabs and you can go through each of these tabs and select them. So I already have this video going, so it won't let me change while the video is going, but you can see I've selected audio track 1, and the other settings I did not do anything. In the recording, I've selected custom output FFmpeg, and as I said, there would be other outputs as well, but I'm not able to show you because right now the video is going on. This is the file where your videos would be stored, so you can come here and change it as per your convenience. I have kept the container format as MP4, and others I've just left it default. I'm using audio track 1, so I've ticked it here. This is ticked by default, I think. Audio encoder you can change to AAC. I did not do anything in the audio settings here, and just leave that as it is. Now in the audio, what you will see, depending upon how many microphones are connected to your computer or the laptop or the tablet. If you're using the tablet microphone or the computer microphone, I encountered a problem with the Surface, that because this program is resource heavy, I was getting a lot of fan noise. So I prefer to use wireless headphone. If you have a better headphone, go for it. You can always see how the audio quality coming in your videos, and you can here disable other options. I will come to how to remove different type of noise or how to improve the audio quality, because that is the main problem that I basically faced while making these videos. In the video option, basically what you see here is actually this decides what would be the size of your window, which is not useful right now because I'm using display capture, but when I'll show you that there are different options. It will have a window capture as well, which would only capture a specific window of a program, for example OneNote or PowerPoint or whatever you use. At that time this becomes useful, because then you can adjust these settings so that the OneNote or the PowerPoint comes according to the window size you want it to be. I did not do any other changes. If you want, you can set up your hotkeys here to start and stop the program. I did not do that. You could do it, and I did not make any changes here. Okay, so what we're saying here is that when you'll first come, you'll only have this scene set up here. Scene is basically the overall combination of different type of display capture, audio capture, webcam capture, everything, and those options will come here. So you can go to just before going that, basically if you want to create a new scene, you can always go here and create a new scene here. On the right hand side, different components are here. So audio input capture, audio output capture, or a browser. These are the options that are mostly useful while creating a lecture. Display capture basically captures the whole screen, so it will capture the tabs that you are going through. different programs that are here. So that is to capture whole window, whole screen, as opposed to the window capture option, which only captures a specific window. So I'll show you just to go through it. If you can see here, it is coming like window capture, and you can add it. Okay, so you can go here and see all the windows that are open right now will come here. So Microsoft Edge is open and other windows are open, so those will come here. And but I'm not using that right now, so I'll just leave it as it is. I'm using the display capture option, so I'm going to go and remove this window capture from here. In the display capture option, once you set up, what you'll see here, the infinite loop on your screen, that is basically window capturing window, and it keeps on repeating itself. On the right hand side, what you have here is the audio, basically the mic through which you are speaking, and you can see these voice level or the audio level actually fluctuating. Now ideally, when you don't speak anything, this should be at 0 level, but it always picks up some noise, and actually that becomes problematic when you're trying to create a good video with, like, 0 noise. So to fix that, first, to select a audio source or the mic source, you can go here to properties, and you can select whatever source that you want here. Okay, now other thing is to go, like, to remove the background noise, and this is very important. Go through the filter option and go ahead and keep on adding each of these options. The first option, the most important option, is basically noise suppression. Okay, so you'll click here and the option will come, and what you see here is basically this. So I have changed this to -40. Now I have followed the recommendation of each of these filter as per a website. I found a website or a video tutorial in which they had used this, and it worked nicely for me. You can always go ahead and try changing the levels and see if some other levels or some other settings works out better for you. So I've used here -40. Then you're gonna go to noise gate. Again, from here, go to noise gate and use these settings. I have used a close threshold of -60, open threshold of -42, an attack time of 15 millisecond, hold time of 200 millisecond, and the release time of 100 millisecond. You can again go to gain and set the gain. This is basically what it does, that if your computer or the audio source is picking up, let us say, keyboard noises or other noises, you can always change this and see how it is coming out to be. I had kept it to 5, but then I changed it to 0 because it started like amplifying all the noises. So right now I've kept it 0. I'll see if it works out better with other settings. And then compressor, leave that as it is. Only thing to change here would be the output gain. Again, you can change it to, let us say, 5. Okay, 5 was the recommendation of the video that I told you about. I have kept it again 0 because in my case it is again picking up a lot of background noise, so I just kept it 0. Apart from these 4, you don't need to do anything. You can come in, you can see that with these settings your audio quality actually improves significantly. Okay, so leave that as it is. Now when you have to start recording, you can go here and start recording here, and then if here it is display capture, you can directly go to the window you want to go here. Okay, and you can write whatever you want. So let us say I want to write here, I want to make a graph. Okay, one thing you want to see is that when you will see in video, let us say it basically streams or picks up this line after you have drawn the whole line. So it is not in continuous domain like this. Okay, so what you want to do is to draw the small lines, not a long continuous line, because it takes time to render, and it will, in your video, it will come with like, big gap. You will notice that what I'm trying to say, I might not be able to explain it, but you will see, you'll realize that when you make that video. Once you're done with that, let me see if there's any other thing to explain. Oh yeah, window resolution setting. Now, depending upon if you are using your computer or if you're using your tablet, I would expect if you're making a lecture, you would use your tablet, and then you would like to rotate the tablet. Okay, so, and this option is especially useful, as I said, if you use this window option. Okay, so the window option is here. Window capture, not so much as in display capture. So in that case, sometimes what happens that it does not capture the width of this program that you are trying to include. For example, in this case is OneNote or the PowerPoint. In that, you can go here and play with the settings that I showed you in the video. You can go and you can play with these settings so that your input and output are appropriately scaled to your liking. Apart from that, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, many times what will happen that you would like your, let us say, small video of yourself explaining the lecture or explaining the topic right here. In that case, what you might want to do is go here and include video capture device. So what this will do, it will automatically select your webcam, and then you can resize this using the control and the shift option. For example, in this case, I will go ahead, I will create a video source, as you can see here, and then the webcam will come. So as you can see here, I'm not in office right now, so you need to rescale this so that it does not come on the whole window. You can select control, because otherwise you might not be able to rescale it. Select control and it will, without distorting the ratio, it will rescale it, and you can bring it here. So your final video will include the lecture that you're showing here and your video. So many people prefer that way, so you can do that. With that, I think this should finish or conclude the, oh yeah, one more thing, you can go here and show recordings after stopping the recording to review the video that you have produced. And at any point of time, so you can go here in the show recordings and look at the video that you have produced and check the quality, and then if you have to do some editing or something like that, or if you have to if it's come out to be good or not. So this is after many trials. I'm not very familiar with it, but this took me some time, so I thought of making this video to help you out. Hopefully this is going to assist you with making the video. Give it a try, it's not very difficult to learn. Okay, so thank you, hopefully it helps you.